Hi, welcome back to the Design, Creativity and Technology channel. My name is Aaron. So this week I flew all the way up to Sydney to visit John Saunders at the Autodesk Sydney office for the YouTube meetup in Australia. It was a really great day, guys. So three of us flew up from Melbourne. So myself, Peter Pilbeam from Machining Tips and Tricks with Peter Pilbeam, and also Rick Bond, the coffee machinist on Instagram. Now, we flew out of Melbourne, Tullamarine. It's roughly about an hour 30 flight to Sydney by the time you land. We just arrived in Sydney and look who I caught up with, my old mate Jacinda. Yeah. We've got Rick Bond here,
shirt, also, check the shirt.
And we've got Peter Pilbeam, Machining Tips and Tricks with Peter Pilbeam. So, as you know, guys, I've met John before previously in Vegas, and that was last year at the Autodesk University. So it was really good to catch up with John again, and obviously, and also to get a chance to meet his lovely wife as well. Now, John, as you know, guys, is a very polished speaker and put on a very good show, may I say that. John, presentation, he sort of explained how he got started, how he gained momentum, also what tools he used to build his business and to make it successful business as well. And I'll put a little bit of footage in here.
Saving up all my money to spend on this project. The engineer was great. He used his contacts in the industry to find machine shops, the water jet shop, the sheet metal. There were some rubber parts. There's an embedded circuit board, some other electronic stuff in there, a motor, battery. And honestly, in hindsight, we did a great job of getting this sort of alpha prototype built, given how little I knew. But it was horrendously expensive. I mean, I think it was very good to go through that process and learn. It was a lot tougher to do this 10 years ago than it is now. You know, whether it's YouTube, the forums, whether there's this renaissance of making this inclusive nature, of which frankly Autodesk and Fusion 360 is certainly a big part of that story. It was a little bit of the wild, wild west back then. You know, that machine was I hit a point where I needed a bigger machine. And so at the time, the Tormach was like the holy grail to me. I mean, compared to what I had, the capability, the rigidity, repeatable tooling, like that was all I wanted. That's what I was focused on. So I knew I could keep my job, my day job, push this business even further, but we have to leave Manhattan. So we moved out to the suburbs, bought a house.
Now later on, we had some beer and pizza, which was really cool. And then Scott got up and did his presentation. Now Scott's presentation was more based on, which I think, the functionality of Autodesk Vault, Autodesk Inventor, HSM for Inventor, and the interchangeability or interfunctionality between Vault, Inventor, HSM CAM, and also the power of using Vault in this method with Inventor, because Scott could amend a SolidWorks file and this would all update throughout those files as well, which was really cool. On top of that, guys, it was really great to get a chance to meet some of my viewers. And it's kind of strange, really, because obviously you must watch me on camera and you know who I am, but and obviously I talk to you via the comments, but I have no idea who you guys are. So thank you for taking the time out to come over and introduce yourself and shake my hand. I really enjoy that, and I really value that as a YouTuber as well. So yeah, so some of the other guys I met was Mark Kyle from right up in Queensland. His friend Don. My good friend Greg Christensen, another teacher, he also flew down for the event, so it was good to catch up with Greg. Also Jeff Keane, who lives in Sydney, has always followed me and watched my channel as well. Richard Talbot, and a few of the other guys. I even met a guy that I sold a CNC kit to a long time ago, and so it was really good to catch up with you guys. I do apologise I didn't have enough time to stand around and have a chinwag with you. We were really stretched for time, so we had to get back to the airport we flew up and flew back in the same day, and it was really challenging to get back. I had no idea Sydney traffic was that chaotic. I thought Melbourne was bad, oh my God. So I think on the way there, from the airport to the venue in Macquarie Park, which is only about under 30 kilometres, it took us nearly an hour and a half to get there. On the way back, the YouTube meetup finished at 6 o'clock, and we were flat out getting back to the airport by 7:30 for boarding time for the plane. So it was really stressful, guys. So I do apologise to my viewers there if I didn't get a chance to stick around with you and have a bit more of a chat. I would have loved to. In hindsight, it would have been nice to have the you know, stay up there the night and fly back the next day. But as you know, guys, this is not my full-time job. My full-time job is a school teacher, and I've got to get back to teach my class. So sorry about that. But yeah, look, thank you very much. Just a little quick video today to fill you on what I've been doing this week. So I hope you enjoy it. Catch you next time. Cheers.